Good evening, everybody. From Fox News, I'm Sheridan Milestone. Tonight's top story comes to us from Chicago. A 21-year-old man was found stabbed to death in the city's Gresham neighborhood. A fight broke out shortly before 8:30 p.m. on South Emerald Avenue. After being transported to the University of Chicago's hospital, where Leon Austin of the 7500 block of South Union Avenue was pronounced dead. As of Saturday morning, there was no information available about the circumstances leading up to the fight and ultimately death of Mr. Austin. As of 8:15 a.m., no one was in custody for his slaying. Tragically, Leon's death is part of what appears to be a much larger problem for the city of Chicago. Thus far, in this month alone, there has been 16 homicides. In the past 36 hours, there have been 5 deaths related to violent crimes. Reporting live from the east side of the city is our very own man on the street, Mr. Paul Davis.
Hi, I am reporter Paul Davis, and I am reporting live from the courthouse where a trial about a greaser who killed a Soch last week. I'm here with Randy, one of the Soch's friend, and I'm about to interview him. So tell me, Randy, in your own words, please describe what happened that fatal night in the lot. So, me and Bob, we were driving in our blue Mustang around the neighborhood, and then we saw the 2 greasers sitting there in the lot, and we decided to go beat up on them because we were drinking, we had nothing to do. And so we went over there, and Bob grabbed one of them, who was named Ponyboy, and he shoved his head underwater and started shaking him. And then I saw Johnny run over with his switchblade and stab Bob in the back. And right when I saw him fall and blood come out, I was scared. So I went and fled and got into my blue Mustang and drove away. So tell me, Randy, why do you think Johnny killed Bob? Well, I think the reason why Johnny killed Bob was because he recognized the blue Mustang and the rings, because nobody else wears rings besides Bob, and everybody knows Bob wears rings. And because those guys, we had beat him up a couple months ago, and I think he recognized our car. Also, the reason he killed him was probably because he was drowning his friend Ponyboy, and Bob took it way too far. And that's why I think he just got angry and stabbed him right in the back. Randy, do you think your friend Bob received justice today? Well, both Johnny and Bob are dead today. Their deaths are an example of this endless cycle of violence. How did this start? Who knows? Are Sochs better than greasers? Not really. Everyone is scared. Everyone is hurt. We all feel hurt. There won't be any justice until this fighting stops. We need to find common similarities. Thank you, Randy. Now, back to you, Sheridan.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to compare this news story to that of the recent Chicago killings. First, they both left grieving friends and family behind. 43 killings have occurred in Gresham over the last month. Although there was a lot of violence in the Outsiders, not all were murders. These were both stabbings related to gang violence involving young men. In Chicago, the weapons used are guns and knives, whereas in the Outsiders, they used fists, knives, broken bottles, and guns. Finally, the Chicago gang violence is usually around drugs, but in the Outsider story, violence was brought on by alcohol. The boys drew their courage from the alcohol. This gang violence has to stop. The long, dark road of violence is littered with tragic stories that make no sense. Can we as a community live our lives better than this brutal lifestyle? Can't we learn from our past actions to stop this worthless violence? Can we enjoy the better things in life, such as family, friends, and sunsets? We can strive to be better. This is Sheridan Milestone signing out. Good night and good luck, Reading.